So something really good happened. And because of that,
Something really good is coming for you now.
hey everyone, welcome back to your YouTube Expeditions, where we confront fear to find the truth. Now, I know last week I sort of put off doing 01a51cd0. That was because of Hi, I'm Mary Mary, because she released a new video last week, and go check it out because it's really interesting, and I did find out some new stuff that really does relate to everything that's been going on. Alright, so like I said, or pretty much outright implied at the very least, we're going back into 01a51cd0. Now, I've actually missed quite a few things from this series so far, because there have been a few new videos that I completely neglected to look at beforehand. That was because of the Reverence live stream and a couple other things that came up after that. So the videos we'll be looking at today all came up either a month or maybe a week ago. These include Say Goodbye, Blood Brother, Mourn, Answers, and Coyote. And just fitting with this theme for some reason, there's one video that I'm really interested in seeing, and that is Answers. And I'm curious now, because like, it's like with Sovereign, but I'm not getting my hopes up because of what happened with Sovereign last time, where it offered nothing. And so I'm not getting my hopes up about Answers, but I feel like Morn will probably have some more information, considering that we know the cult's lost members, and we know that they had their masks thrown in front of that idol in Reverence, and these were the same idol that was shown on Truthbeard. So here's to hoping for something interesting this time. So without further ado, let's get to the video. Okay then, so we're just gonna look at the door. I mean, it is playing, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, so what's happening here? Okay, this video is just called Say Goodbye, by the way, but, oh. Okay. Okay, something trying to scratch its way out of there? Alright then, this is kind of... I wouldn't say this is creepy, because this isn't, like, the most creepy thing I've ever seen on here, and you know the creepiest things I've seen on here by now, considering I've done, like, how many of these? Like, hundreds now? Alright. But why is it called Say Goodbye? Are they just gonna kill somebody or something? Or is this like a... Well, this feels very disappointing. I mean, I was expecting something more than just the sounds of somebody trying to scratch themselves out of a door or something. But it... Because this is like a 4-minute video, and it's gonna be like us sitting here doing nothing for 4 minutes. I mean, I could do small talk, but I suck at that. Alright. Oh! Oh! Wait! Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, good. I thought it was outside. I thought it was out here. I was like, oh, the door. Somebody's knocking at the door. Like, seriously. Because the mic picks up everything, and it's playing. Yeah. Okay. So somebody knocks. Alright, so what now? They're gonna open the door? Is somebody gonna come through? Is it gonna be the Pigman, or is it gonna be the Sovereign, or is it gonna be whoever's left in this cult after the whole purge took place? Oh! 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 Okay then. I thought that was a still. I thought this was just a still picture. Oh! Oh! Okay then. Yeah, I know I know it feels like I'm overreacting, but I legitimately thought this was a still picture. And then I see the door vibrating when they knock on it. Oh. Oh, okay then. Oh. I know it's like an overreaction, but it's just... It freaked me out a little bit. I didn't expect it, and it was just something so small. Please don't tell me the height of this thing is somebody knocking at the door and it's turning out to be an actual video, not a still image. What am I saying? What are we saying goodbye to, exactly? Are we saying goodbye to the cult or the members that have passed on or something? Or are they saying goodbye to the guy from recordings, or who they are apparently still stalking, I guess? Wait a minute, so is this going to be people knocking at the door or scratching at it in different ways every single time? Are these like 3 or 4 different people now? I mean, if they were knocking in Morse code, I'd probably be a little bit more interested. Or something like that. I'm not sure what I was supposed to be seeing here. Is it somebody who was kicked out of the cult and not allowed to enter ever again? Is that what this is? Because it didn't really leave much to figure out, didn't leave much to figure out or much to try and ascertain what's happening here. But I hate to say it, but I hope that the next video will shed some light on this, because this first one didn't really have anything to do with anything, or at least it didn't feel that way, because it's just called Say Goodbye. The first one before this was Serenity with the peanut vendor, and the next one is Blood Brother, so hopefully this will shed some light. Oh, wait a minute. I think I figured it out. This is actually before Reverence. So that would mean that it's saying goodbye to the members of the cult. Okay, I get it now. I think I get it now, at least. I mean, saying goodbye to the members that they lost. Okay. Alright, so we're moving on to the next video, which is Blood Brothers, and it's only 19 seconds long. Okay, so let's go. Okay. Well, this is weird. Okay, so they're Blood Brothers. So I'm guessing he's part of the... Oh, there's the idol again. There's the idol that they apparently paid reverence to. So I'm guessing, is that the Sovereign? Or their god? Oh, okay then. Okay, but I have some questions. Who is this guy? Wait a minute. Is this the guy the guy was talking to in the video where they're saying they needed to cast that girl? Is that who this guy is? But it's called Blood Brother, so I'm assuming he's a member of the cult in some capacity. But I'm assuming, like, or is this somebody who was lost? Because this takes place again right before Reverence. So let me actually look at this again. Yeah, okay, there's the idol. Okay, that's a really creepy... Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I don't want to see that. Okay, so who is this? Is this the Sovereign? Because he's dressed differently than everybody else here. So is this the Sovereign? Or does the Sovereign just look completely like... Or does the Sovereign not even wear a mask in this case? Alright, so that was Blood Brother. All we can assume is that at least some of the members, at least that guy who doesn't wearing a mask, is some kind of either a member or not really a member, but an associate of some kind, who's probably involved with that thing they're trying to cast the girl from recordings in, it looks like. But maybe these are all, maybe it's like a talking about the person who was lost, or is this actually, or is that Truthbeard? Because he doesn't look a lot like Truthbeard to me. Like I think his build is different. I may have to go look in this again at the end to try and figure that out. Alright, so the next video after that was Patience, but it's an hour and a half long, and I don't think I actually have the capability of doing a video on that, or at least doing it as part of this video at this point. So I'm gonna make that part of something separate later on. So we're gonna move on to Mourn. Hopefully we can get the context of everything without having to watch Patience, because I actually just don't have the time to do this one today. Okay, it's one of those...
About to recite.
Wait.
Planet Earth.
Planet Earth.
About to recite.
What? Who's that?
chance to evacuate
Your only chances to evacuate?
is to leave with us. Planet Earth about to be recycled.
Oh, I know what this is! That's Heaven's Gate! That's the guy from Heaven's Gate! I know that! He's saying planet Earth is about to be recycled. That's, what's his name from Heaven's Gate? I know who it is. That's where the recording's coming from. But this is genuinely creepy. The fact that they're saying that that planet Earth is about to be recycled seems to imply that the cult has committed mass suicide. Like, oh, this is just so creepy.
Your only chance to evacuate.
Oh, is that a lupine? Is that the Sovereign? Okay, now I'm thinking, is this the Sovereign? Because his mask is the only one that's human.
With us.
Oh. What does this say? Moron. Oh, not moron. Moron. Moron, yeah. I think I'm talking about myself now. Moron. What? Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, ooh, what is it? Oh. The bunny, the zebra, the pig. These are the numbers that are dead. The pig, whatever that is. Oh, okay. So, wait a minute. Let me go back and look at that again. Okay, so we know that the pig, the zebra, the bunny, and what is this right here? This guy are gone. So I was wrong. The giraffe, and maybe the giraffe is not dead, and the cow and the lamb. There's a possibility that they're still alive since they're not listed as having been, since they don't have an X over them. I'm assuming this is what that means, but okay, so those members that were shown, the masks that were shown, was it just these ones that were thrown down? It wasn't just, so, okay, But he threw down giraffe, but he threw down the giraffe one, so shouldn't giraffe be dead too? That's weird. Hold on. Who was shown in that first thing? Yeah, that's the rabbit. Okay, yeah, the rabbit is gone, but the monkey... The rabbit is gone, but the monkey, the lamb, the giraffe, and the cow are still here. Okay. So yeah, it does look like they lost members, but the implication of the Heaven's Gate recording seems to make me think that it was some kind of a mass suicide, or there was some kind of a schism or something, or they could have still been murdered, because they talk about it as if they lost these people, or did they try to leave the cult and then they were just murdered for trying to believe, or are they considered dead because they left the cult? I mean, it's really weird. You know, I'm in the right place for weird YouTube expeditions, aren't I? But I don't know what to make of this. Like, are they dead? Like, are they really dead, or are they just gone? Because they just say they lost members, and this picture is the same one from Truthbeard, from the Truthbeard Twitter account, and it doesn't have the X's over it, but it'll say that they lost these members. They lost a lot of people while showing this mask, while showing these masks. But it doesn't say which ones. And these are the same masks that were thrown down back in Reverence. So these are the three. So are these three the only ones? 3 or 4 with the rabbit, the only ones that are dead, while giraffe and these ones are still alive. And they were just paying reverence to them while their dead comrades were paying reverence as well. This is really confusing, because I assume that these members were dead, because that would mean almost the entire cult's gone by this point. Alright, we're moving on to the next video, and that is answers, and hopefully we will get some. What the hell happened? Whoa, wait a minute. Is that the place from... Is that a car that's on fire? Okay then. Oh, wait, hold on. We got something again. Oh, it's in Wingdings. Oh no, no, it's in Wingdings. Oh, great. How am I gonna translate this? All right. I guess I got something to do after this. All right. So is Gaster's behind this now? Is Gaster the sovereign?
I'm sorry, the number you have reached is not in service at this time. If you need assistance, please hang up and dial your operator. This is a recording.
Okay then. Thanks.
I am sorry, there is no service for the number you have dialed.
Okay, what is happening here? And I just saw another Wingdings message, but...
I'm sorry, your call is not go through. Please hang up and check the number. This is a recording from
okay then, so what is happening? Oh, wait, are they showing us something?
I'm sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please hang up and check the number and dial again or ask information operator for assistance. This is a recording.
Oh, I know what that is. I know what that is. That is this is Eliza Lamb. This is Eliza Lamb. I did a video on this too. Holy crap.
Recording.
I remember that. I did a video on that too, like such a long time ago. Wait a minute. I'm not being drawn into this, am I? I hope I'm not. I hope I'm not being drawn into this. Alright. Oh, that is so that was so creepy last time. The first time I saw that. There's gonna be so many Wingding messages I have to look into now. Okay, what is this? Oh, wait. It got clear. Hold on. Alfie's husband Jim Adams really did go off and open drawbridge in a railroad train 2 days before Allie died. In a hospital, stranger than fiction. Jim had plunged them deep into debt by manufacturing a toy of his own invention. It was a corked rubber balloon with a blob of permanently malleable clay inside. It was clay with a skin, the face of a clown printed in the balloon. You could make it open its mouth wide and with your fingers, or make its nose protrude or its eyes sink in. Jim called it Putty-Puss. Putty-Puss never became popular. Moreover, Putty-Puss amassed enormous debts for its manufacture and advertising. Ellie and Jim, Indianapolis people in New Jersey, had 4 boys and no girls. One of the boys was a mewling infant, and none of these people had asked to be born in the first place. What? What does that have to do? What does this have to do with it? Wait, is it the same? Wait a minute. Is it the same story, or is it different when it flashes back? No, it's the same thing. Okay. All right. So what we just saw was that was Answers, and I guess I get the joke now because nobody was answering the phone, no matter where they called, I guess. But we see some of the members of we see what looks like a burning car. Some of the members of the cult inside. Oh no, that wasn't members of the cult. I think that was again from Heaven's Gate when they conducted the investigation of the compound to found the dead bodies. That's what that was. And we also saw the Eliza Lamb recording, something I did a video on so many years ago. This is getting really creepy because they're looking at weird videos that I looked at. It has nothing to do with me. At least I hope not. I hope it has nothing to do with me because of the fact that it's just really weird because it's just really, really weird and creepy because these videos are easy to find. A lot of people know about them already. So I'm just assuming that that's what that all has to do with this. I'm really assuming. But it does look like there was some kind of a mass suicide involved in the cult, I'm assuming. Or it could just be that they're all dead, or some of these people left and they had to take them out because they left. Possibly. I'm not sure, considering that this cult apparently has pull with the police according to the wiki, and that the police will look the other way depending on whatever it is they're doing, and they do conduct sacrifices. So, did they lose members, or did they sacrifice these members? Or did these members sacrifice themselves to the sovereign, or their god, or whatever it is they worship? So many questions, and no answers, ironically, from this video. Alright, so we'll move on to the last video, and that is Coyote. You see, hear, feel. Okay. What? I can see, hear, feel more. Okay then, how? There are secrets. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm here. I want to find out those secrets. That's kind of why I do this. Confront fear to find the truth. The mind is a maze. I guess mine is, considering whoa! 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 Okay then, I'm gonna have to blur some of this out. I just realized, if I hadn't done that already. There's a dead. This is a dead coyote on screen, and I'm not gonna show that for a good reason. I have a good reason not to show this. Inside bodies are codes. Oh, you mean like DNA, like genetic coding? Okay, but or you mean something? Oh, wait a minute. There was something else, and I know you probably can't see it because what does it say? The sky is. I can't read it. I wish I could help your guys help reading it, but I don't want to show the dead coyote. Oh, here it is. The sky is film. Film. What do you mean? What do they mean? Like the sky's like firmament, like a dome, like in the Bible, or like we're being watched from the sky by whatever it is they're talking about. Because it shows the coyote, and our bodies are and inside bodies are codes, and you can see, hear, feel more, and the mind is a maze. What are these referencing? Like, and the sky is film. Does that mean we're being watched? Is that what it's implying? Are they talking about the sovereign again? Or, I keep going back to that, but the dead coyote I'm not touching at all in this, so I'm not sure what to make of this at all. This one is actually has me stumped now because I don't know what to make of this. Yeah, this one has me stumped. Alright, so I don't know what to make of this one. Inside the bodies there are codes. And the dead coyote... Oh, were they trying to find the codes in the dead coyote? Or something? Is that what this was? Or... And the sky is film. What does that mean? Like, being filmed? Or is it like a firmament? Like something that's hiding something else? Something more? Is that what they're trying to say here? Dude. Oh. Ooh. Okay. That is not what I needed. That was not what I needed. That was not what I needed. Alright. You'll probably end up going to see that part anyway because, Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oh, I hate jump scares. Okay. Okay, I just noticed that these are the members again because I see the giraffe, the cow. I'm assuming this is the lamb. This is, what is this, a mouse? The pig and the monkey. Oh, okay. So that's what we got here so far, but I know some of these members are not around, or is it, oh no, this is the lion. This is, wait, the lion mask was thrown down, wasn't it? So it's the giraffe, the cow, the lamb, and the pig. So are these the members that are still left? Is this who they are? And what does this have to do with the rest of the video? The bodies are codes. Inside bodies are codes. What does that mean? And then the sky is film. Are they sort of acknowledging this as a web series or something? Like, or are they like breaking? Is this like a fourth wall break here now or something like that? Or are they trying to say something in regards to the narrative of this whole thing, where it turns out that the sky, they view the sky as being the abode of their god who watches over them, or something? Because some of the members were lost in some method that I'm assuming was mass suicide. But what does the rest of this mean? The bodies are code, the inside bodies are code, the mind is a maze. What is happening here? I mean, I'll try to find what I can on some of the stuff I already know. So I'll be back in a sec. Alright, I'm back. And I couldn't find anything on what I found in Coyote, where it said the mind is a maze, the body's code, and the sky is film. I couldn't really find anything about that. However, I did find some other stuff, and it might relate to that in some way. So, in Answers, we had the codes that were in Wingdings, so I actually didn't have to translate this time, because somebody in the comments section actually did it for me. And I want to thank FandomTrush0509 for this, because he really saved me a lot of work in doing this. So the code basically reads as follows. Monkey and Rabbit and Truth equals blood brothers. Now, Truth could be referring to Truthbeard, who I think we saw in Blood Brothers, by the way. So that would mean that Truthbeard is in fact an associate of the cult, and we know that he is apparently close to some of the members, I guess, but he doesn't wear the same animal masks that they do for some reason. We were being vague with Brother Truth. We should have been more forthright, so they weren't telling him everything. Truth shot us. We didn't think he was capable. Rabbit perished. Monkey lived, barely. Okay, so there was... Wait a minute. Was that really a gun that was shown in back in Reverence? Because I know people, when I was watching the live stream, that people were saying, "Was that a gun or something?" And now I'm gonna think it probably was, considering this is something that, considering what this was actually saying. All is forgiven, but group must punish him. Our father founded this group. He is no longer with us, but it's what he would want. Father watches over us from a new form, and the new sovereign must sacrifice. Okay, so that could be what they meant by the sky's film. It could mean that their father, who founded the cult, is watching over them, I guess. That could be what it means, or it could just be intentionally vague and just might be barely breaking the fourth wall in terms of what this series is about. We lost many of our group in the past 7 years. Pig, zebra, wolf, random accidents. We need a new leader, more than ever. Alright, so we know now that their leader is dead. And we know that Truthbeard, that there was some kind of incident involving Truthbeard where he shot one of the members and killed them. And we know that they also lost many members through random accidents. So I was actually wrong. It was not mass suicide or murder. It was basically just they lost members, and I guess that's what the whole reference to the Heaven's Gate was trying to convey. But we now know who's gone. We know it's Pig, Zebra, and Wolf, or at the very least are gone, according to the video anyway. Also in Answers, we have that book that's shown, and that turns out to be from the book Timequake by Kurt Vonnegut. In the book, Vonnegut uses the premise of a timequake in which there is no free will. The idea of determinism is explored, as it is in many of his previous works, to assert that people actually have no free will. The plot is centered on Trout, Kilgore Trout by the way, and is also a ramble in which Vonnegut relays tangents of the plot that comes back dozens of pages later. The timequake has thrust citizens of the year 2001 back in time to 1991 to repeat every action they undertook during that time. Most of the small stories in the book expound on the depression and sadness wrought by watching oneself make bad choices. People watch their parents die again, drive drunk, or cause accidents that severely injure others. At the end of the timequake, when the people resume control, they are depressed and gripped by boredom. Kilgore Trout is the only one not affected by the apathy, and thus helps revive others by telling them, "You were sick, but now you are well, and there's work to do." I can see how this might make sense, considering that we have that Truthbeard made a mistake. Not Truthbeard, but the cult made a mistake by not being forthright with Truthbeard, and as a result, Truthbeard reacted by apparently shooting one of their members. So we know that that's probably the mistake they're referring to and why that book was shown. And they also pretty much emphasize on the part where they point out that their kids didn't ask, the kids of the character who made Putty Puss didn't ask to be born into a family that was poor or was struggling, which makes me wonder if the cult is actually saying that they wish that they had never been brought together, or that their father never brought them together at all, or something, or that this accident, or they could just be saying that they wish the accident never occurred and they didn't have to suffer through this. I'm not sure. I mean, everything about this series is intentionally vague, and it's really hard to draw any type of interpretation from all of this. So I guess, like I say at the end of all of these, I'm going to keep following this, because I'm not sure when it'll end or where it'll end, because of the fact it's been going on for almost 7 years now. And even though there was like that long hiatus between 2019 and when it started, I guess I'll just keep going for however long it takes. So with that, I'm ending this video here, so be sure to check out my other videos, Pricebox Productions videos, or check out Pricebox Gaming and Pricebox Reviews. Thanks for watching, and stay gemmed.